Dell Pryor. I was never one that felt like in order for me to feel important, I had to align myself with important people. I had to first establish that I loved myself enough and think that I was important enough. Those are the words from my grandmother, Dell Pryor. I could go on and on and on and on again about the influence that she's had in my life. In fact, this whole artistic journey, I can't even picture being the same, if at all, if she hadn't been around. And it's so much to really say that I can't get in 3 or 4 minutes. So I'm just going to give you the gist of it. I remember probably at the youngest, maybe 4 or 5 years old, and my mother taking me down to my grandmother's antique shop called Cluttered Corners. It used to be, well, actually, it was in two locations that I remember, in Greektown at the old Trappers Alley and eventually in Harmony Park. And for a young creative kid, it was pretty much like Disneyland. I mean, any and everything that you could get into and see, it just was something that I really was just intrigued by. And around 91, I believe, she reinvented her whole business model and decided to rebrand herself as an art gallery. So in 91, she moved across the street to the old Detroit Artist Market building in Harmony Park and renamed the spot Dell Pryor Galleries. And from there on, it was pretty much any and everything that I could be exposed to as a young artist. I mean, emerging artist, established masters. I saw a little bit of everything from photography to mixed media collage to abstract art. I mean, whether I was fully immersed in it or subconsciously taking it in, it was there at my disposal. And it was, again, everything that a young creative could ask for. But what really, at the end of the day, what it was spending time with my grandmother. You know, everybody who's in the art world sees the grand dame of the Detroit art scene, but this is Grandma Dell for me. And there's so many things that I can take away from just being around her, from my love of jazz to, as I've already explained, my appreciation for art and art history, um, to just what you're seeing here right now and the attention to detail to this exhibit. To me, it only made sense that she was a part of this exhibit. And there was no way I wasn't going to make a collage of her. Now, this is not my first one. I've actually done 3 collages of her already. um, but this one was probably the more personal because what you see that surrounds her is actually close-up images of my own artwork, my own abstract work, which actually you can see in this exhibit. Um, it really was just capturing her essence, capturing her aura, and just really showing her in a way that I see her. She has really meant the world to me, continues to be a presence in my life. And even the show that you're seeing, I called her up just to ask her, how to write my artist statement, how to, things I should prepare for. To this day, I still look to her as one of my creative inspirations. And as I said in the beginning, I wanted to just keep these commentaries as raw and real as possible. So I could explain technique and how I built this collage, but I'd rather just talk about her and how much I respect her and how much I love her. And like I said before, that this exhibit is tribute to her and how much she's meant to me and how much she continues to mean to me. I love you, Grandma, and I'm just so happy that you'll see this exhibit.